Kylie, I think we're live.
I think we are. Someone say Frappuccino.
Hello! Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I can't see because there's a microphone in the way now.
Yeah, I sort of move it over to the side.
Oh, well. How are you, everybody? Welcome. My name is Bruno Bertucci.
Hi, Bruno Bertucci.
Your name?
I'm Kylie Bertucci.
Yes. Did somebody say Beveragino?
I totally did. I need a coffee bag.
Look at these people!
It's in the house.
Look at it! Look at it!
It's the Beveragino Club. You need to be part of it.
We'll talk about that in a minute. How are you, Kylie?
I just woke up. Brenna just came and saw me and he's like, am I doing this alone today? I was like, oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Yes, for all of you I can.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room? And I'm not talking about myself.
Excuse me?
I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about my glasses!
Aww.
What do you think, people?
They look great. You look so handsome.
I just picked them up on Tuesday. The first day I had them. Lisa Curcio's in the house.
Hi, Lisa.
Great to see you, OSR buddy.
I'm so glad you're okay. We were thinking of you all with the hurricane, and that was scary. I don't think I slept. I barely slept the night that it hit.
She was like thinking, what would I do if I was there?
I was living through it, which is not a good idea to do when you're not through it, but I had a lot of empathy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So nice to see all of you in the house. Iniki, Deborah, Diane.
Can you read all of that?
I can.
I need glasses.
I mean, I want to do that. Oh, dear. Yes, so I picked them up on Tuesday. When I picked them up in the shops, I was walking around and I was like, oh my goodness, I can't see. Because they're multifocal. There's like a lower part that looks down there for reading. Straight ahead is just a very minor, and then the side bits are were a bit blurry. But, you know, they said after a few days you'll get used to them. And I think I did.
Yeah.
Your brain
has to kick in. Everyone loves your glasses, Bruno.
Good, I'm glad. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, Denise. Wow.
I've got a random square in here. I don't know where that came from. Sorry about that. I don't know. It was like this random square in the top right-hand corner.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was like a blind or something.
Behind.
Sorry about that.
So, what's happening in the world of Stampin' Up? We mentioned that we had OSR, Online
what
Stampin'
is OSR?
Retreat.
Online Stampin'
That was last
Retreat.
weekend, and that was...
I'm still recovering.
That was an amazing... Is your alarm going off?
Yeah, for the 50th time.
Kylie snoozed.
It says, would you like to snooze? Yes, I'm snoozing. Who else snoozes? I snooze.
Pop a comment in the live chat. Were you at the Online Stampin' Retreat?
Yes.
Did you enjoy the Online Stampin' Retreat? We know, of course, Lisa Curcio was at the Online Stampin' Retreat. We had such a great time at the Online Stampin' Retreat.
Thank you so much to everyone who came.
Yes, we appreciate it so much. But speaking of the Online Stampin' Retreat, we have some pins in the house.
Woohoo!
So we have some exclusive pins that were designed by the amazing Gina Harley, which is also known as Lisa Curcio's daughter. So there's another 2 pins. The other 2 haven't arrived, but this is the 2 that have arrived. So we have the
yeah, it'll do it. You can do it. So the fall pin is
fall
actually
pin.
Cajun Craze.
This is Cajun Craze to go with the fall look. And we also have the Beveragino.
Did someone say Beveragino?
So these were exclusive for the attendees, but I have a feeling that we have a few extra.
Oh!
So unfortunately, we have these ones here. We don't have the other 2 that are available, but if you would like to buy them,
Minnie and Mister.
Yeah, and so there's in the description below. There's a link to our enamel pins. If you can't find these,
I'll put the pin up, the link up.
Yeah.
I'll make it easy for you all to go shopping.
So
what was the Filipino term for shopping when we weren't expecting to go
Makabili or nakabili.
Yeah,
Inadvertent purchase.
Inadvertent purchase.
So in addition to these, we also have our normal pins, which You can see here, these are all in stock. So we did a reorder, and there was a couple that were out of stock. So they are
They're back.
all back. What else do we have to talk about? There's a couple things happening in the world of Stampin' Up.
Oh, world of Stampin' Up.
So the first one is the Perfect Partners dies. Can we just share the screen,
Sure.
please?
I'll just share these pin links.
Actually, the other ones aren't listed in that one.
Yeah, I've got them here.
Okay.
So
they're
both,
okay.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'll just leave you.
I'm on the ball.
So Kylie's going to put 2 links. Yes. Perfect Partners. So today is the last day that you'll be able to purchase the dies. The stamp sets will be staying, but the dies will be going after today. So in a moment, Kylie's going to share the screen so we can see.
What? You can't fill in for it? Come pretend you're a newsreader and
just go to that one, please.
Saying, just wait, just hold for 1 minute.
So how do you get access to those? You can go to our online store, which is in the description of this video, and you will see the banner will change to Perfect Partners. And so there's all of these dies that are going to be bye-bye after tomorrow.
That's really sad.
So if you have the stamp sets, or if you want to buy them as a bundle and get 10% discount, today is the day for you to do that.
This one was my favourite.
Yes, you used that quite a few times during the month.
I'm going to still use it. I don't care if it's retired. I'm going to still use it.
Just so you fussy cut it.
Yeah, I fussy cut through the centre. Everyone will know I don't care. I'll be like, oh, well, we told you to get the dies.
The second thing we really want to tell you
Lisa
is...
used that, didn't... I mean, Gina used that.
And
it looked amazing, didn't it?
Patty Bennett also used that, so...
So clever.
The second thing we want to really remind... No, we'll need that. We really want to remind you is to our demonstrator training program. So it's there.
Ta-da!
So in the description below, and Kylie's going to add the link to the chat, but we are taking enrollments in our demonstrator training program. Now, what is our demonstrator training program, Kylie?
Well, our training program is basically set up so that, because I've got a really cool picture here that has all of the info. Let me just get that for you, what's included. Because it's just really good to see it. Yeah, that's the one. And go, ready? I love computers when they work, hey? So what's included, you get the 4 training videos a month. So I do 1 video every month because we did a survey and they said, oh, we didn't hear from you enough, Kylie. So I ended up doing like sort of a monthly focus per month that keeps you focused.
A monthly focus per month?
Every month.
Every month.
So yes, we do 4 training videos and they're from like ones in Stampin' Up, like other demonstrators who are living this, because sometimes as Stampin' Up demonstrators, we want support, but we want to hear from ones who, you know, have done the hard
have walked the walk.
Yes, and know what it's like to be in our shoes and remember what it's like to go through what we've even got ones who've just earned the trips, and we're not guaranteeing that will happen for you.
That's a big disclaimer, because the trip is earned by 0.01% of people who are demonstrators. Yes.
That is entirely up to you. However, this program is to help you get everything you need, the tools that you need to be able to make a success or reach the goals that you want to reach. So you
Can I just add something?
Yes.
Oh no, you're talking about that later.
Okay.
Forget that.
Regular emails. So we usually try and aim for once a week. Sometimes it's a little bit less, but sometimes it's a little bit more.
Yes.
So it depends on whether there's specials or whatever's happening with Stampin' Up. So it keeps you really up to date with everything that's happening, so you're not going to get left behind. You get the monthly blog hops where we actually do customer cards, and it helps us, for our customers, to see that we're visible and that we have cards that we're going to give them. So it's training you to get used to creating customer cards, even if you don't have customers. We have some that participate and they haven't got customers yet. But some have actually. Maya Swari got a customer because she loved her card so much. Yeah. She's like, I want to shop with you. Yeah, that's why we
I want one of those cards. Yes.
So we have the social media training ideas. We just did a whole thing on Instagram Reels, and that was sort of a bit of a surprise training that we added on. So we have that sort of like, surprise, here's some more training. We have crafting and marketing collaborations.
Can I just add to something on the social media training? In the form of tips and tricks, you know, we do things that work for us, and we like to share that with you. So it might not necessarily be how to use MailChimp or something like that, but it's tips and tricks in that form. So yes, crafting and
just helping you think of ideas for your team, for your customers. So yeah, it just helps you understand how to market things correctly. Sometimes we're good at creating, but we're not so good at selling. Did I spell it wrong?
Yeah.
Is that the English way or the American way?
It's the wrong way.
Really?
That's okay.
That's how I always thought mentoring was spelled. Bruno's laughing at my mentoring. Excuse my spelling. So the mentoring session actually went really well because we would have 3 people on the group and we would mentor them. They're like, oh, I don't know what's happening with my business, but I just can't find any customers. And we helped them tweak. One of the girls, Heidi, she was like, oh, I just don't know what I'm doing and I'm just feeling at a loss and I'm doing everything right, but I'm not seeing any traction. And she got into Instagram Reels, and literally every day she would do her Instagram Reels. She did the hard work, and she ended up like really quickly getting to like 10,000 likes and subscribes.
Yeah.
So it's pretty amazing some of the things that people are learning what to do. And of course we have the Facebook group as well.
Now, one thing that Kylie skipped over is crafting and marketing collaborations. The group is in a spirit of collaboration. Can we go front on?
We can.
Yep. The group is in a spirit of collaboration. So we like to share what works for us. We like the other demonstrators involved to share what works for them. We like to join in one another's success. And one of the things we're doing this year is we're actually doing, how can I say, I don't want to give too much details away, but it's a share in terms of things that can be, and this
that's why I said creating collaborations, because we need, like, especially when Stampin' Up has really quick promotions like the amazing dies, we want to be able to give all of you lots of samples, our customers out there.
Because you can't necessarily make them.
And we can't do all that work. We're like, oh my goodness, I've only used them a few times and now they're going. It's like, oh, I didn't get to show you their potential. Yeah. So if we share that as a collaborative, in a collaborative way, then we can have more samples and our lovely customers can see more. So we like that.
So, if this is something that's if you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator,
it's only $20 US a month.
$20 a month, and if you want
$30 Australian.
If you just want to think, you're thinking about, is this for me? Give it a go. We are really excited about it. We are looking forward to a new group of people being able to join.
We've had lots join already. We start on the 1st of October, so if you can sign up before then, that would be ideal.
Sally, do you have to be on Facebook? There's a Facebook group, but we have a separate secure platform where all of the training modules are held. So the Facebook group aspect of the demonstrator training, you would need... Oh, no.
You're not receiving enough video to maintain smooth... What's going on with our internet these days? Nothing's reliable anymore these days, is it? And we've got the highest speed internet. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully it calms the farm soon.
It's still going over there.
Yeah.
So
you tell us if it's not working.
I'm sure you will. So... that's, if you would like to join, Kylie's just added the link.
Anyone in the world can join.
Anyone in the world can join. It's not just limited to Australia. When you check out, it will check out in whatever currency. Like it's pretty simple. So, and it's secure. So, are you here to watch crafting?
Yes.
How long have we been talking already? 15 minutes.
We had a lot of housekeeping.
We'll add some chapters. Can we refresh that? Because that's really behind.
Refresh.
So, who wants to see the project that we are making? I've done something. I didn't show you this, but I've actually made them.
Oh
my goodness. What's going on there?
It's the black screen of death. Here we go. It's giving us an option now to switch. Good. Hopefully that should fix it all. Okay, go.
Okay. So, here is the project that we are going to be making today. Da, 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 da.
They can't see it.
Oh. Sorry about
Bruno's face.
This is the project. So the version that I've made is a very masculine version.
I love this. So what is this?
This is, what did we call it? A mini book 3D fun fold card. So we are using... Are you going to make one today as well?
Yeah, I want to make one.
So Kylie's going to make probably more of a...
feminine.
Female version.
A female version.
And you're going to
like
use...
this paper here.
Okay.
I've really wanted to use this from the... What's this sweet
Lovely
called?
in linen. That was something that we were
Lovely
going
in
to... It's
linen,
open
that
already.
one there. So it's this set here that we used in our projects. And I don't know. I just haven't used it. I haven't... really, I don't know, I haven't been excited by it, but we were using it last night and we got quite excited about it, didn't we?
Well, I really like this.
Oh, it's really lovely. So even the stamp set, Bruno used a different stamp set.
Yes.
I'm very excited about the punch and that stamp set and even the embossing folder. So that's a great one to add if you're looking for a little shop.
So, who wants to see how this is made? Look what we have here.
We want to see it, Bruno.
So, we have like a little spine and a back. Mm-hmm. And then we have... Oh, what? Okay, I'm going to make some improvements on this one. The one that we made together.
Learnt.
So, we have like an inside piece. And then we have a... booklet piece, and you can add as many of these as you want. So I've just had
because you could do another one again, couldn't you?
Yeah,
you could even make it like a mini album, or
yes, exactly,
like a little sort of journal,
a mini journal. You can add like scrapbooking and things like that. So who wants to know how... Can I see the comments, please? Sorry. Very good. So who wants to know how to make this? Kylie, do you want to know how to make this?
Yes, I really want to make it.
Okay, so I have these available.
See you, Lisa. Big hugs.
Thanks for joining us. I have these dimensions available in...
She said you look handsome.
Who said?
Lisa. Lisa.
So, I'm going to make this.
Yes.
First up, we need... so, I have the pieces that are needed here.
The pieces of resistance.
I have them in weird colours because they were the colours that were available. So, we have basically a front and a back.
Right.
And the front and the back are made up of a normal card adhered together. So, you get basically a normal card and stick it together like that. And that's what the front and the back pieces are made of. Then we have another piece, which is a piece of cardstock with a scoring down the middle. Then we have the insert piece. And then we have the spine. So they're basically the pieces that you will need to do that. So let's get going.
And is that for everyone? You did the one measurement?
No, I've got it for both.
Oh, sweet.
So first up, the card bases that I'm going to be using. Oh my goodness, I thought I was ready.
What do you need? I'll get it for you. What do you
okay,
need?
just the cardstock.
Oh, awesome. I need a sweet sorbet.
So the first piece that I'm going to use is I'm going to score this in half because I'm going to use this whole piece of cardstock for the covers, okay? So first of all, I'll score it in half. And that is going to be the card base. So regardless of which card size you use, score it in half long ways and then cut it in half.
Oh.
So that will give you 2 scored card bases.
Nice.
Okay?
Yeah.
If you want to grab my trimmer,
I'd love
and
to.
you can use my
Are
trimmer.
you going to let me?
Yeah.
I'll give you yours.
I put new blades in yours because...
Oh, thank you.
So that's the front and that's the back. Okay? So I'll just do some...
Did we mention that people can get the online stamping retreat recording?
We
think we
didn't.
did.
No. So
I'll
if you...
put the link up if you want the recording.
If you missed out on the online Stampin' Retreat, we have the recording available, so you can just get that,
This just reminded me.
and that will be instant. You will have instant access,
access.
and you will be able to download the 273-page tutorial.
207.
Oh no, I didn't put it on Do Not Disturb.
Oh no.
Can you go to my computer and
Yes.
put it on focus mode,
Sure.
please? Thank you.
Focus.
So all I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these. I'm using the same the color that I want, but you could use any color cardstock. You could use colors that you don't use because you're basically going to be covering it. So I'm just going to stick this together. Thank you for that, Kylie. I just saw. Well, I don't know how I got a call.
Yeah. It was already on it. It's a bit odd.
Oops.
Anyway, I undid it and then did it again. Have you turned it off and on?
So that is the front and the back, okay? Now, the inside piece, I'm going to give you some dimensions. If you live in Australia, the inside piece is 13.9 centimeters by 20.5 centimeters. If you live elsewhere, the piece is 8 1/4 by 5 inches. And you're going to score it at 4 inches and 4 1/4 inches. Oh, the heater.
I'll get that. Ooh, Charlotte said you could even leave the back cover open on the side for a pocket.
You could add a
Yes.
pocket to the front of it. So again, those dimensions, if you live in Australia, you want it 13.9 centimeters, which is what I'm doing here. By 20.5 centimeters. And again, if you live elsewhere where you use yet letter cardstock, 8 1/4 by 5 inches, and then score at 4 and 4 1/4. Okay. And if you live in Australia, you're going to score this at 10 centimeters, 10.5 centimeters. Okay?
You can always come back and watch this video, by the way. Because I think that's what I might be doing. I've lost a lot of valuable time. Oh, thanks, Jasper. Jasper's in the house, everybody. Says hello.
And you just
Ooh!
will score that.
That was like butter. It's a new blades on here.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
I just put it on.
You're a champion.
So basically what you're going to have is you've got the cover. Oops. And this is going to be the inside piece. And so the cover, as you can see,
Ooh.
it's going to line up along that score mark.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be a equal frame around the edge.
Nice.
Okay? So that's the cover, each cover. Then we're going to make the sheets. Like
So
I mentioned.
Did you stick that, did you?
Sorry?
Did you stick that piece?
Which piece?
The cover.
Yes, they're stuck together.
Good.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm a bit behind. I had to run and get things.
I'll get it. get it. Yeah, let me get it. No, I had to go and do things.
I don't. No, I just want to catch up.
Okay,
I need your
they're
help.
the dimensions there, if you want to look.
Oh, thank you. That's exactly what I need. Thank you.
Now, for each of the pages, if you live in Australia, it's 13.4 centimetres high by 20 centimetres wide. Or if you live elsewhere, it's 8 inches by 4 1/4 inches. And then scored in half. Okay? So 13.4 by 20, and then scored in half. So 10. Got it? Okay, I'll just put that to the side and I will just explain a few things. So, this is going to be... So, while this has a binding on it, this doesn't. And this will allow for you to have as many pages as you want. So, while it might look like it's the wrong width, because in actual fact this will sit in the middle, it will sort of have the frame around the outside. But if you can't handle that, you can make that a bit smaller and just have the frame like that, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So they are basically the main pieces that we're going to have. Can I help you with something?
Yes, just that middle spine. What's the size of him? I can see the scoring.
So it's 13.9 by 20.
20.5. Okay.
And it's not the third scoring number that I wrote, just the first two.
Okay.
So they're the pieces. The last piece that we're going to need is the spine. And you can make the spine whatever design you want. But on my sample, as you can see, I've just got a piece of cardstock and it's just folded around the outside. And I've used the same embossing folder.
Oh, is that from the suite?
From the suite.
Oh.
Yeah. So another idea is you could use things like these edgelets or whatever they're called. You could make use the edges along there. You can do whatever basically, and I'm sure Kylie will do a variation.
Yep.
She's making one as we speak, and it will be great. Do you want to show what colours
really
and things
good.
that you're using?
Yeah. So I've done the first cover because I've got this paper here that I know I want to use.
So Kylie's using the cover. She's using this.
And then I thought, because this is I don't really get to use the...
Petal pink, is it?
I think it's Peekaboo Peach. But
No,
maybe
there's
I've
no
used...
Peekaboo Peach in the catalogue.
No, what's this one here?
Pale
Papaya.
papaya.
But I've actually used Petal Pink, but I think I'm going to use Pale Papaya. I really like it with the Petal Pink. So anyway, I've done Petal Pink.
One.
No, I like the Petal Pink better. Because it kind of goes with this stamped off look. Because I think this is Sweet Sorbet stamped off, graduated, and I think it goes nice with that.
Cool.
Yeah, I like it.
So Kylie's going to be making one. If you want to show people what you're doing off screen, that would be great.
Yeah.
So let us do... Oh, I'll just cut the frame... What's it called? The... frame. If you're making it in imperial sizes, this frame piece is 2 1/4 by 5 1/2, and the spine, I said 1/4, but if you want to make it a bit bigger, that might be a bit better. So I'm going to make mine a bit bigger because I felt as though I didn't allow enough.
Right.
So on this one, I've got half a centimetre,
cool, yeah.
but I might make it a bit bigger. So the size is 14.9, which is basically the height of the card. And I said that it was 6 centimetres, and I will stand by that. But I'll just make the piece a bit bigger. So that's in half. So I'll put it, yeah, there. So I'm just going to score that at 2.5.
2.5 and 3.5.
I'm just going to work it out.
Because 3 is the middle, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll just make it a bit bigger this time. You basically want to allow for a spine. Does that make sense?
I did 2.5 and 3.5, and that looks good.
Yeah. Okay.
Because 3 was in the middle. I just think what I would do, I would probably do mine a little bit bigger because the spine is a bit bigger.
So are you going to use some of the dies?
Yeah.
On yours?
Yeah.
So you'll just need to take that into consideration.
Yeah, that's why I think I'll do a little bit of a bigger spine.
Iniki says that she loves the... Was it Iniki? This card 3D booklet. Iniki, I would love to see your version of this.
Yeah.
So that's basically what we're going to do, like that. And see how it's just slightly a different size? That's okay. I can cope with that. Now, what about the designer series paper? How do I wrap that around? Well, I have a really
it's very technical
way of doing that. I just get the piece of designer series paper.
Oh, yes.
And I work out how high it is, or what the height of the designer series paper is. And I just cut it.
Well, it's the best way to work it out, isn't it?
So if I do it like this, you can see that, and you can see that there's a bit at the top and a bit at the bottom, and I think that's what I'm going to cut.
Called eyeballing.
Eyeballing, yeah. And in the other direction, I'll do the same. Can you hear Jasper snoring, everyone?
He's having a great snore.
Like that. So that's 14 centimeters, and I'll make the other one the same.
Nice. Can I please have your prototype over there? The other one. The ones that are cut. Thank you.
There we are.
Please and thank you.
Am I annoying you today?
Not at all.
Oh, good.
Oh, you're doing a great job.
So...
You're doing my video for me. I love you.
Was that the doorbell?
Yeah, it was. Let me have a look on the Ring doorbell.
So you can see that we have enough room there.
That's good. You continue. Oh. That's the postie.
So I'm just going to do this. Fold it around like that. Fold it around like that. Then I'll unwrap that. And fold it around like that. It's like covering books. And I'll do the same this way. So I've got all the folding marks. I'll just go over them.
What shopping have you been doing?
I don't know.
Have you been on Amazon again?
Ah, no, I know that. Don't open that here. So, this is what I've got. Now, what I've found is the best way to wrap.
Oh, I wondered how you did that.
Is just grab some scissors.
Oh,
and
oh, no.
Grab some scissors and cut straight. And then the corners meet nicely. Okay.
Thank you, Julie Knight, for purchasing the demonstrator training.
I can't see it. It would be better if I followed the
Destructions that you made.
No, the lines, the design. But because I didn't do it equally, see, if I had done it equally,
oh yeah,
then it would have been better.
But it's really good because you can sort of work out what you like.
So that's one piece. And that's wrapped around like that. Perfect. So let's adhere it. Let's do it, peeps. Whoops. Okay. How are we going, everybody? Great tip with cutting the corner. Yeah, I agree, Deborah. And I watched other people do it. And I'm like, how do they get it so nicely?
Pass me a bone folder, please.
There we are.
Thank you.
So there's one cover. And see how I mentioned, like, while I use this colour, you could use whatever colour. You could wrap the whole lot. Because we're going to be covering this anyway. So you could use any cardstock. You could even use the backing that you get in the Designer Series paper. You know, you can use the white one. You can use the thick one. And that would give it a different look. You know, I don't have any pieces here, but... Now, do you know what happened to the other cover?
Yes, they're all here.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. I was using your prototypes.
Very good. So I'll just do that again. Okay. Actually, I'm going to stick it down. Don't know why I didn't stick it down before. Then I can just fold it and it won't move. Oh my goodness.
Oops. This is really fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I like it. It's a really cute project.
Now, we used... we were inspired by... Do you have her name?
Yes, I've got it here.
We should have mentioned that at the start.
It's totally different to what... Well, there's a lot of similarities.
Elodie Bertrand. Elodie Bertrand, are you there? This was the inspiration. And again, like Kylie mentioned,
but
it's
we went
different.
There and everything is in French.
Everything's in French.
I can't understand anything. But we just looked at the pictures.
We looked at the picture. We're
and
like...
Yeah, it's very... Yeah.
It's different.
Totally different, but similar. Yeah,
this was the inspiration.
Yeah. We're very grateful to those that give us ideas.
Just like we give others ideas.
Yeah.
Take it. Run.
Go. If we post it, you go for it. It's there for casing.
Oops. I think I've finally worked out how to use...
The tape.
The tape.
How? Tell me.
It's just a light hand.
A light hand. Don't be a bully to the tear and tape.
Okay. Boy, that was a big...
That's great.
Epic event.
Was it?
So then, the next thing that we're going to do... In fact, let's do it. Do I need to wait? I don't think I need to wait.
You don't have to wait. Well, it would be nice if you helped me, but...
Okay, let's see what Kylie's up to. Sorry about that.
Because I'm very lost. And it'd be good to repeat it for everyone. I've got no idea what size I'm doing the white. Can you give me the white size, please?
That looks fine.
It just kept
So
chopping
it's the width of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
and 1/2 centimetre.
1/2 centimetre off. Okay.
Off.
So this is
10 centimetres. So it should be 20 centimetres by
13.5.
Yep.
Okay. Good. Thank you. I kept doing it and I'm like, why is this not working for me? So, and then 20. And I'm actually going to do 2 of these.
Great. That's a great idea.
Because I wanted to do one like, well, who's the demonstrator?
Elodie Bertrand.
One like Elodie Bertrand.
It looks like hers has a fold down.
Yeah, hers looks different again.
That paper's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like the old magnolia.
So, now what I'm going to do, as you can see, I made a mistake on this one, but that's okay. We can cope with that. I'm not going to...
do me one favour?
Yes.
Before you continue. Can you cut my designer series paper for me, please?
Sure.
So I'll do...
If you give me yours.
Then they can see you cutting that.
So...
I like the other side too. It's very pretty.
Ooh. So, what size did I do it? Was it 14? So this is basically the height. So let's say 19. And it was 14 in the other direction.
Yep.
Yeah, 14 for each of the other pieces.
Nice.
This is going to be really nice.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty.
Very good.
So then you...
Now, would you like to do one and I'll do one?
Yeah, sure.
Of those?
Yep.
That's a good idea. We'll both get to the same.
Thank you.
So, we'll just grab some of this. Do you want to move over? Oh, yeah.
Oh, that looks great. And do you have to score this first, the paper?
I didn't.
Oh, you just stuck it down?
I just stuck it down.
Oh, great.
And you can do whatever sticking you would like. Mm-hmm. And then I just folded. And then folded.
Oh no, don't get shocked, people. I'm using
I bullied
seal. Her. I'm like, I want to use the Tombow, but I think it's better for a project like this to probably stay away from Tombow. So that's interesting. And then you just folded it in.
Yeah.
Ah, that's so clever. Oh, I really love that. I just think that cuts out so many measurements.
Yeah.
And mathematical pain. That's much better. And then you just cut the edges.
Cut the edges in a straight line.
Wow.
Without cutting the corner like I just nearly did.
Whoopsie.
And this gives it that sort of crafty feel.
What do you mean by that?
You know...
Like scrapbooky.
Yeah. Scrappy.
Junk journal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's very neat. It's not really junky, is it?
Noi.
Oh, I don't like that one. I don't know how to be gentle with this heart of mine. Whoa. I'm using it, people. I'm using it.
So see, this is yeah. That's one of the things that might happen, but that's okay.
What is it?
Just there's a strip.
Oh, yes. Not an overlap. That's all right. We've got nice coloured cardstock underneath. So. I really, really love that. Mine's a very skew-if, but I still don't mind because I'm going to cover it. So see here.
Yeah, you can. That will be completely covered. So
well, this is going to go on top like this, isn't it?
Yeah. So the next step that we're going to do, I'll do it to mine and Kylie can do it to hers, is just line that up like that.
Yeah, I like that. Chihuahua. Let's get some Chihuahua tape.
So yeah, that's just how it goes. So it lines up along the edge, the scoring mark.
All right.
and then equal around the 3 sides.
Nice, I can do that.
And I'll do the same thing with mine.
Am I continuing with the Stampin' Seal Plus? This is like a whole new adventure.
A whole new adventure. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. And if you haven't joined our newsletter, by the way, make sure you sign up for our newsletter. And actually, I've got to make sure we see our Facebook people too. I haven't put the live comments for Facebook. Kenzie, Deborah. Hi, Deborah. Deborah's definitely going to be making some. And Marcy. Hi, Pam Lewis. Margaret, she said, I want to make it.
Excellent.
Good on you, Margaret. You make it.
So that's the inside cover for there. I might just have to check. Did I do the dimensions right?
It looks good.
It looks good, yeah. And so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to score, adhere this to there.
Thanks for coming along, Judy. She came along to OSR. She said it was an awesome event. That's a good idea. Maybe I can do it on there.
And so then to line this one up, remember we're going to
Whoopsie. When it doesn't catch, you just move it along a bit.
Lisa uses when I say Lisa, I mean Lisa Curcio, uses the silicone craft mat. And that's, so.
The Seal Plus is better.
The Seal Plus is much better.
So do you glue it so that this spine is showing?
Yes.
Good.
Like that.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, because you're going to cover it. That's right. Oh, this is very clever, Bruno Bertucci. Are you an architect? You must be a... Can we consider you a paper architect now?
Why not? Actually, there's one thing I should have done first.
What's that?
Sorry, people.
What's that?
But that's okay. So this is what I would encourage is just sort of like fold it and like make it easy to open, things like that. The other thing that I forgot to do is these.
Oh, yes.
Now, how did I make them? Kylie mentioned to me that there is a die in the Fabulous Frames that has a corner piece like that. And I know that, but it doesn't actually do this folding around business like I've done, which is what I wanted it to look like. And that's what I should have done before I adhered that.
Right.
So let me show you how I made them. Where did I put the trimmy trim?
You can have this one here. It's actually yours.
Thank you.
Just so you can stop looking. Mine's down on the floor.
Oh, okay. So it's not big enough. I started with a piece of cardstock, which was 6 centimeters by 6 centimeters, which is about 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. How's that looking?
It looks really good, but what I'm going to do, because I ended up doing a spine, so you said 6 centimeters, so I did 8.
Great.
And then I scored it at like 4.25, and yeah, because half is 4, so 5 millimeter. But I'm going to use these borders. Which one of these do you think would be nice? I was thinking maybe this one.
I think that one.
Which is what you used.
The end
you
one.
think this one?
Yeah.
I was thinking zigzaggy to bring in like a little bit of geometric in there, in the mix.
Are you going to use the stamp?
Yeah, I'd like to.
I think that might match the stamp a bit. But anyway, whatever.
Because that's the other one there. I think it will sort of create a little bit of fun interest on there. But there's this one here as well that Bruno was saying. It's actually quite nice, that one. Yeah, I might do that one that you said, Bruno. But there's a few different ones here. You could even do this one. That one would be good because that would go like so.
Oh, yeah.
Which would look really cool. So as long as you've got like a big enough border,
yeah, you
then
can do whatever.
Sort of do whatever with these. Which I think, yeah, is kind of exciting because it's like the world is your oyster. Because even that looks good.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Very nice. What do you think, people?
Yeah, it's really hard to pick. It's the problem, isn't it?
So to make these corner pieces again, this is a 6x6 piece of cardstock.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to score it.
As in 6 centimetres.
Or 6 centimetres by 6 centimetres or 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch. I know. Because I want to do 1.25 centimetres,
yeah.
which works out to be 1/2 inch. I'm going to do it 1/2 inch all the way around. Okay? And it will make sense later, I promise.
Will it? So would you just do one side and leave the other, or do both?
Whatever.
I think it would be good just to do one, because then the back would be sturdy.
So, done it 1/2 inch all the way around. And then I'm going to line it up on the trimmer.
The trimmer.
On the cut line. Follow me on this, people. And I'm just going to cut it.
Oh, that's a bit smart.
So they're the corner pieces. And let me show you how I then adhere it. So
Did you do this morning?
I did. So I'm going to just cut it at an angle like that. Actually, I probably shouldn't have cut it at an angle, but that's okay. I'm going to cut this one not at an angle. Val asked, Kylie, are you not embossing the spine? I'm embossing the spine, so I don't know about Kylie.
Look. I'll see what you think. I've got the folder here, so we'll see. Ooh, hello. So this is it here, with the one that you.
Wow, that looks great.
There we go, everyone.
That looks very good.
It does look good, doesn't it? So I could emboss, but I'm vibing. Oh, I don't know. It does look very good, doesn't it? Yeah, I think I might do an emboss because that does look excellent. Let's do it. I decided to leave that one blank just to give it a little bit more stability.
So what you can see what I was doing while Kylie was talking there. I just folded that and folded that. And I'm just going to trim these edge bits off because I don't really need them. Jasper. Now, how do these work? Well, they work simply by doing that. That's how they work. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Very cool.
So what I'm going to do, because I'm tricky.
It's tricky to rock around.
And I'm just going to put that around like so. The Seal Plus is much better.
Isn't it?
So that's the cover.
So much easier to use.
So I'm going to just slide that around underneath because I can. And I'm just going to lift that up and put that under. Again, because I can.
One thing with
Look at that!
Oh, that looks great. That's a very smart thing. One thing with the embossing is now where's my score line?
It's still good.
I can't see it. It's like it's embossed it out of there.
I just embossed. I left the...
Ah, that's clever.
I did it at the edge.
Well, that would have been a really handy
Sorry.
tip to share.
I'm sure it's there.
I can score it again. But if you, yeah,
Wow,
FYI,
that's very nice.
if you do the whole thing, your little score line does disappear.
So I'll just do the other corner piece. And again, I'll just... Oh, I didn't apply any there. So I'll just put some on there.
So yeah, maybe you could do it after the fact if you're going to emboss. If you want the whole thing.
Now, pro tip for everybody else. Just put the corner bits on before you adhere this piece.
Don't do what I'm doing.
Do as I say, don't do as I do.
Worst parenting tip in the world.
That looks so cool.
That
Can
looks
you think
really
of a
good.
guy that you want to send this to?
Yeah.
And what I was trying to get at with this is I wanted it to be creative, but I didn't want it to be over the top. You could make it like you could color this in with blends. You could decorate it. You could use a different designer series paper and it would be a completely different project.
Okay, crisis averted, everyone.
That looks great.
I just scored it after. And I just eyeballed it.
So one of the things that I did, which was a bit different, and I'll show you how I did that, is I'm going to bring the Mega Scam.
One thing too to keep in mind with your embossing folder is it has just taken a little bit off the edge, like because it shrinks as it embosses.
Mm-hmm.
So you might want to just extend it that little bit, and you can always cut. It's always good to have a little bit more rather than a little bit less.
Yeah.
So that's another
Well, what you could do,
tip too.
so the thing on the inside is a bit short, so you can actually cut.
Yeah, cut to the edge. Yeah,
cut
that
to
would
the
be
edge
lovely,
of that,
actually.
so that the...
So it matches the spine. That I really like that idea, actually,
I don't know.
because that's
Up to
similar
you.
to what
Yes.
our lovely friend did.
Charlotte said that would make a great gift card holder with extra pages. I agree.
Oh, that's a nice idea.
So all I am talking about doing is just lining this up, like on the edge, like that.
You're on the edge of glory.
And I'm just going to put that through like so. Ah, but don't do that. You could insert a notebook inside as well. Great idea, Sue Beasley.
I like a notebook idea.
Do you know where the tape is?
Oh, yeah, it's over there. Sorry, I used it. And I didn't put it back.
No.
No. I think I like this one better all the way to the edge.
Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't look quite right. I'll show everyone, sorry. This is it cut down. It looks like a monster's eating. He's like yum yum yum. But I will try this and see what it looks like. We won't waste this one.
You can see that, everyone? Yep. Ooh,
Whee!
it's a big sandwich.
That's very smart. Look at that. Oh my goodness, so much drama.
Yeah, I like that. And it sort of has a bit of the... Like, you can see that it doesn't quite go to the edge, which I also like. And... yeah, I really like that. So, people, I'm not going to stick this down to this part yet, but that is how it's going to look, which I really, 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 really like.
Oh, wow.
What do you think?
That's a bit of a teachy big coal.
We've been crafting for an hour. Well, we've been talking for an hour anyway.
We've been crafting too.
We've been crafting too, that's right. So, what I'm going to do some stamping now. And I'm going to do a lot more stamping on the inside of the other one.
It's back.
Thank you, Kyla Jo.
The tape is back.
So this is the stamp set that I'm using, and I am going to make a big call. I am going to use every stamp on this project, except for that one.
Look how tiny it is now. But it actually looks really good. I would, however, do it bigger. Longer. And I think to the edge. I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah.
I think the right to the edge looks really good.
Exactly the same way that
Yeah.
you did it, but with that other one that you did.
You like the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all the way to the edge.
To the
Yeah.
edge. But it's good to test it out.
Yes,
because I was
I agree.
thinking, oh, what would it look like smaller? Yeah.
Oh, you guys make me feel so good when you're like, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I love it too.
I agree.
So let's put the plants, and let's say, unlike most of the plants I've owned, that's not true for me, I can say, honestly say, because not all of the plants that I have died.
No, you've done very well with your plants.
I mean,
some have
died, but that's okay.
But it's been pretty
Oh my
good.
goodness, am I really loud to you guys? Because I feel like this is
No, you're sultry
podcaster.
saying podcaster.
So this is just Evening Evergreen, also known as Épinette Evergrande.
What is it in German?
London Grün.
London Grün. I love it.
That is really cool. Such a beautiful stamp set. And let's see if I can do this straight.
Oh, wow. Can't get much straighter than that.
Can't get much straighter than that. So I'm just going to trim. In fact, I'm going to use a die.
Oh!
There's a set of square like dies that what are they called? They're like nested.
Stitch nested.
Beautiful shapes? No. Stylish shapes, that's the one.
Stylish shapes. I do like a shape with style.
Ooh, are they going to be big enough? I think they are.
Because you could even use the deckled edge.
They're not square though.
You cut them down, you put them through twice.
Oh yeah,
And
could do
make
that.
it square.
Now, it's only going to be the middle line. The outside edge won't be there. Kylie Jo,
Yeah.
can you please do me a favour while you're over there?
Yeah.
Can you please cut out one of those and that?
I would love to.
Thank you. Now, while Kylie's doing that, I'm going to do some stamping on this inside piece. Ooh. I'll just drop those like I just did. Now, on the cover, I use the stamp that says unlike most of the plants I've owned, so I have to do the rest of the sentence. And I'll do that here. Or I could do it on the inside here. Yeah, I'll do it on the inside here. And I'll do that just on a piece of basic white.
There you go.
Oh wow, that looks great.
And there's your white.
Thank you very much.
Attached square. The other square I'll pop there.
I didn't quite line that up, but that's okay.
I'm glad I did get blamed.
No, I did. I lined it up. You can see. Okay. So I'll just do the rest of that sentence first of all. Unlike most of the plants, our friendship will live on. How's your project going, Collie Joe?
Good. I just did your tip and did a partial emboss.
Oh, yes.
And now I'm doing the edge.
Of glory.
Yep. But I didn't make the cardstock bigger like I was going to.
Oh, yes.
Because the piece I had was that size, and I'm like, you know what? It's not going to matter if it's just a couple of millimeters too small. I will forgive it. But it's actually perfect.
That's great.
Yeah. That looks a lot better, doesn't it?
I love it.
So you just stuck that down?
I haven't stuck it down yet.
No. Because you have to make the holes, don't you? Through
Well,
everything.
what I would do,
Yeah.
I'll just get to that stage and then
Okay.
you can do it. But basically, I'm just decorating now and I'm doing any stamping on the inside pieces.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just going to nest this. And that's going to sit just there.
Oh, that looks lovely. Because it's not taking up too much of that front space.
Correct.
Either.
So should I add that on? No, I won't add it on another set of, that's a bit over the top.
Since when do you stop being over the top?
And again, if you wanted to add a bit of colour to that, you could. In fact, I'm going to do it.
Are you going to show this project?
What project?
This one?
No,
Why not?
because we can't for 90 days.
Oh. But it's a prototype. Look at me. I'm such a rule breaker. I always love to be like the rebel in the room.
But if you go to Online Stampin' Retreat,
Yeah, you can see it.
our Facebook page.
Actually, yeah, we'll share the Facebook page.
So I just got a couple of soft succulent blends, and I'm just going to
Oh, that would be
do
beautiful.
some colouring.
So I'm not sure what I'm doing on the front here. I've got my little book and I want to use that flower. Maybe I can fussy cut it or put it on because it will take up a lot of space.
You can okay, I've got an idea.
Yeah.
Why don't you just stamp it on the inside pages?
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Keep and maybe just put a sentiment on the front.
Now, people, I'm not recommending colouring things
when it's
when it's already stuck down.
But like if there's what would be the problem?
Yeah.
If it goes pear-shaped, you just stick another one on top. Like if it goes wrong. Everything is always figure-outable. You can always figure a way.
Are people liking our projects?
Yes. Patricia Myra said, I'm very late, but I love this project, especially with the embossing. Nicely done. Yeah.
People, I have to say that I'm loving this edition of the colour.
Yeah, I love the colour. Hi, Tanya.
Just gone into colouring mode.
I know, it's so funny, isn't it? Oh, instantly calm. That's how I feel anyway. I won't personally tell you how you will feel, but for me personally,
0.1% of people feel calm.
But for me personally, I find it very calming.
Yeah, I think this just gives it a bit of...
Yeah, it looks really good.
oomph, not oomph.
And are you using dark and light?
I used light
Yeah, the
and
light
then dark.
looks really good. Oh, you're using the pointy end.
Love it, people.
Wow.
Love it.
I had to do an update last night. It wasn't letting me have the post on Facebook.
Oh, really?
I had to do it 3 times.
So that's how it's going to look.
Yeah, the colouring made it pop. I agree, Stella. Big hugs to you, Stella. I'm so sad about your puppy dying. It was very sad.
So, people, if you wanted to decorate the inside with more designer series paper, do it.
You could.
I'm not going to. I'm just going to stick this down, and then Kylie's going to show what she's up to.
Am I?
Yep.
Ah, I was just looking for Stella's puppy's name. Did you hear that she had to put a puppy down?
No.
Shelby.
Poor Shelby.
Yeah. And how old was Shelby? Look at Shelby. Look at Shelby, everyone. I think of our fur babies and we would miss them so much. So big hugs to you, Stella. Sorry that you've gone through that. It's very hard having that sort of loss. Now, what's the stamp set for this called? Is it over here? Oh, lovely and lasting.
I had it ready.
Look at you. So organised.
Now, like I said, I'm going to use all of the stamps.
Lovely and lasting.
Do you want to come here and you can do your stamping?
Oh, it's a different Stella. Oh, which Stella? Oh, Stella. Stella Marie.
So again, I'm just going to be doing some stamping directly on here because I'm living on the edge. Look how cool
that looks
is.
so hot.
Love it.
Love it, love it, love it. Who says that, Breno?
Cherish.
Cherish. We haven't watched Cherish for a while. And what's her partner?
I don't know his name.
Cherish and...
Monsieur.
Can I please have a block? I don't know what I'm going to do with this to colour. Should I use sponge daubers maybe? Or just
Why don't
do
you use
one
the
colour?
Stamparatus and go...
Yeah, true.
I don't know where all your blocks have gone.
Yeah, I think the Stamparatus will be good. I'll use that. Because then I can choose the colour that I want. There's one at the front. Is that yours, is it?
That's mine. This is dirty, so it's yours.
Did you hear how Bruno determined which one's his and which one's mine?
I'm just going to put it back.
He's literally like, I found it, quick, take it back to my room. Bruno literally has all his own craft supplies and he gets so possessive of them.
Because mine are kept
I have
clean.
been sharing my craft supplies with you for so many years now. And now you've got all possessive and I have been so generous all these years. I never held you back from my craft room. Do you know how hard it was for me to share my craft supplies? I never once complained.
Thanks for joining tonight, Iniki.
Are you ignoring me? Can I please have the matte thing? Yeah, thank you. The way you pulled it out of there was offensive. It was like it needed saving.
Time for a card again.
You ignoring me?
Yes.
How are you able to zone me out like that?
Now, I'm going to colour this one as well.
Iced, people. I've been iced.
I'm going to colour this one as well. And I'm pretty sure I just used normal normal cardstock here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this side with some designer series paper.
Nice.
Yes. Do you want to show people what you're doing?
So do tell me, Bruno, how would you go about colouring this?
Okay. So I would
Because
stamp it.
I love the Stampin' Right markers, but they just don't... No.
I would stamp it in pale papaya.
Oh, yes.
And then get some sponge daubers and apply some...
That's a bit smart. But what if I wanted to use sweet sorbet?
Yeah, some sweet sorbet.
Yeah.
With sponge daubers.
Oh, yes, with some pale papaya, I could do both.
So what I would do, pale papaya, stamp. Then open it up, get some sponge daubers and go around the edge with sweet sorbet.
I'll give that a go.
And then afterwards, with the green, you can just, like maybe even evening evergreen, you can just carefully...
I think that evening evergreen would be good in there.
Just sponge dauber on that. And it won't be perfect, but it'll be beautiful.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea. I like the daubering when colouring.
Actually, can I make another suggestion?
Yes, you may.
I would do the green before I did the red.
Yeah, I think so. Because it's very strong and it could easily bleed over the top, couldn't it?
So Kylie's just going to get ready.
Maybe we need like tiny sponge daubers. Miniature sponge daubers for in the little spots. Maybe we could sandbox that with Stampin' Up. Mini daubers. We've got mini dimensionals. So
I'm just going to colour this in, peeps. Again, I'll just use the soft succulent.
Are you left-handed?
Yeah. Now you're just realising now.
Yeah, I didn't know that. How come I didn't know this?
She's lying, people.
I'm very interested in left-handed people. I feel they're very creative. I feel like I need more coffee. I've literally just hit a wall. I'm like, what am I doing again?
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. I'm like, am I meant to be doing something right now?
Tammy's suggesting eyelid sponge applicators or a blender pen.
Sweet sorbet. Sweet sorbet.
You can all see that, yeah.
Pale papaya. I've actually got, have you got the evening evergreen over there?
I do.
The Ephodet Lungon.
And so then I'm just going to come in with the dark and I'll do the edge pieces. I'll just do the buttons as well.
Okay, I'm moving people. I'm actually doing something.
So, what are you doing?
I'm doing this soft succulent, I feel.
Okay.
I know you said to do it all stamped in pale papaya, but I'm doing my thing. You gave me ideas.
Because pale papaya would be,
like
the green would be able to go over pale papaya.
Yeah.
So, here's a tip, people. It looks a bit stripy like that, which is okay, but I'm just going to go and add some shading now. And that looks a bit weird, doesn't it? That looks a bit weird.
Oh, that's weird.
That looks a bit weird. Can add some along there. Along there.
Oh, that looks so good.
Along the edge. And again, that looks weird, doesn't it? So weird.
What are you doing? You've ruined it.
So now I'm going to come back with the light and just colour over the line. And it's going to blend. Thus the name Stampin' Blends. Look at the depth it gives it.
The depth of colour.
And like I mentioned, it's got some designer series paper. So let's just add this. This is my scientific way of measuring. Just line it up in the corner.
This is my type of measuring. If I never had to measure again, I'll use maths. It'll be the best day ever.
How are you going to...
How am I going to what?
Are you stamping it all at once?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What? What were you going to do?
Bit at a time.
Ah, interesting. Actually, that would have been good.
As I suggested.
That was a bit passag. I can hear your passive aggressiveness there.
Passion, aggression.
I did listen, but I also had another idea. Am I allowed another idea?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. It's not offending you. It's not that I didn't think your idea was a good idea. It really was. You took me on a journey.
Now, do you want to just show people what you're doing before
sure.
you...
In fact, I can show you this little bit here. So, I did soft succulent for the leaves, Daubering. Then I did a bit of evening evergreen, so it's got sort of, a little bit of extra dark. Then this is pale papaya. And now I'm coming in with the sweet sorbet and doing what Bruno said and just dabbing the edge. Now it's very dark, so you want to be mindful of that. Just dab, dab, dab a little bit first. I probably should have stamped it off. Now I can see here, oh yeah, that's all right because it's one of the flowers. Good. So we'll see how that looks.
We don't want this to move. So I've just stuck that down.
So have you got your little, it's behind your coffee there. Let's do this, peeps. You ready? Let's see what this looks like. And
push
one
that
thing,
right in before you do that. Oh my goodness, that was close.
one thing, I want that over a little bit more. One thing I did...
Oh, you're not stamping directly on the...
No. I don't like stamping directly.
Push it in, push it in, push it in.
I've just got to wait first. I've got to line it up because it's not lined up. Don't lock me in. I don't like to be locked in.
But this piece has to be locked in because then...
Okay. I think that's good there. I think that's the close. I just used a scrap piece. Okay, ready? Bloop. And then we've got one of these cool little things. And because we've done it all lined up and Bruno's been so good at... What are you doing?
The magnet's sort of making it
nice. Because we've got everything stuck down, which actually this tape is very good, much better than the magnet, isn't it? Because the magnet does get in the way a little bit. If it doesn't stamp the way that we want it to, then I can come back in. Bruno's like, will it stay? Mm. Oh, look, the tape is not staying. Ow, that was my finger.
Sorry.
What you can do is get a bone folder. Oh, maybe the Take Your Picture will come to our rescue.
No.
Stay there, little one. Look at Bruno's face. I think it's going to work out perfect the first time.
Wow.
What do you think?
Looks great.
I'm really happy with that. What do you think, everyone? And that's with Daubering. I feel there's a little bit too much sweet sorbet here, but I could control that next time.
Great.
Thank you, Bruno. That was excellent. Good
you
teaching.
Could actually, Collie Joe.
Yeah.
Could you come in with a light dauber and apply some?
Ooh, yes, I could put some pale papaya.
Just very light, because you don't want it to overtake.
Well, I won't even dauber it again. I'll just do that. Because, yeah, there's a bit of white space in there, I agree. Could probably put a tiny, tiny little bit more. Yeah, I like that.
Jessie Scott.
Hi, Jessie. Yeah. That really works. So just, yeah, did a little bit of pale papaya there. Now, I know this is crazy, but I think I'm going to... I wasn't sure if I'm going to use it on the inside or on the front cover. So if I use it on the front cover...
I think on the inside it's probably a bit big.
Well, we'll have a look. We'll compare the pair. Because I could actually just cut down and have the sentiment across it. Because it could be around... See, it's quite a big space. I'll just do a little bit of surgery. Oh, can I use your one, actually? What's your next moves? I feel like you're in my land. What am I doing?
No, I'm just waiting for space to be able to craft.
So let me know what I need to do.
Can I move
Yes,
this?
you can. Yep, go for it. I could feel your energy.
No, I thought you were still using it. I'm like, is she going to
I'm
come back to
him.
this?
I'm annoying him. I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm being stabbed in the eye. There you go.
Welcome everybody to the last time we're stamping together.
No, I love stamping with you. Yeah, it's too. Look, it looks good, but it's just a bit big for the space.
But look how excellent this pairs with the designer series paper, people.
But I'm definitely going to use it in the middle.
Definitely.
Yeah, I might even fussy cut and put it inside.
I don't think fussy cutting.
Really?
So imagine that this is like that.
Oh yeah.
Or it could be,
mat it.
or.
Ooh, that's pretty.
And you could have a sentiment on this side, on the first page.
That's actually really nice. Good.
I really like this stamp.
Yeah, I do too.
See, Kylie's idea looks better than my idea was going to be, because this stamp is quite.
Thank you.
This stamp is quite solid, and so my idea was cover the whole thing with pale papaya stamp, then get the sponge dauber around the edges with this, so it would have looked very intense pale papaya. But I love this, that it's just very. Do you like that?
That's a technical term.
Great,
mate.
So we've got this. I applied that to the inside like that. And I've got one more stamp. And I'm going to stamp that. I've got all the other stamps over here. And I said I'm going to use every stamp in the set.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. And so this is going to be the writing part. So I'm going to leave that blank. I don't know what I'll do on that, but maybe nothing. So I'll just stamp this. This is about as freestyling as I get.
That's good. I like this freestyle, Bruno.
I mean, I had already made a prototype.
And measured everything. And written it down.
Yeah. Did you take the Ugengrun? Ugengrun.
The Ugengrun is there.
Thank you.
Gus is having a great snore.
So I'm going to do something I hate.
Ooh, what's that?
Fussy cotton.
Oh, bit of fussy cotton.
So just talk among yourselves, people. Jasper.
It's getting too loud. Wake up.
When we were on the online stamping retreat the other day, he was snoring his brains out.
Did you give him snacks or something? Treats?
This morning?
No, like on the online stamping retreat.
Oh, I did a few, but not a lot.
No, they were very well behaved, weren't they?
Yeah.
Good little kitties. Good little fur babies. Because it was a 7.5 hour. Oh no, actually it was funny because we did wake up at like 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And so they were like, What's
going
happening?
on? We're usually sleeping for another 7 hours.
So I think they were like sleeping until 10 and we were almost done by then.
Sorry how awkward I look cutting people, but I'm left-handed, as you can see. And so it's a bit weird. I'm going to colour this one as well, but I'm going to colour it in. What's the lightest grey blend that we have, people?
Smoky slate. Smoky slate light.
Because it's not like we could have a green typewriter. Maybe crumb cake would be nice.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Actually, yes. Crumb cake is it. Because...
Crumb cake is the winner.
Chicken dinner. Because I'm going to change something on this project.
Ooh.
So let's just... Ooh. Jasper, wake up. Sorry, that must have been very loud because I have a microphone right here in my face.
I think you're louder than Jasper. They probably can't even hear Jasper. Sally, you are the master sponge dobberer. I love that. And Patricia said, Jasper didn't bother us. We had so much fun on the online stamping
that's
retreat.
Excellent.
Dimity had a red typewriter. And Sue didn't think you looked awkward at all.
Oh, cutting?
Yeah. You did a good job.
And so then again, I'm going to come through with the dark, not the dark. And then again, I'll come over with the light. Oh, hello.
Did you see my sentiment?
I did. Jasper.
He's dreaming about chasing bunnies.
That looks so cool.
That looks really good.
Jasper, enough!
He can't hear anymore. You got to shake him.
Wake up.
I love the way you talk to him, like as if he can hear you. He's going a bit deaf now too. He's looking at you like,
What did you do?
What am I doing? I haven't hurt you.
I love this stamp set. Okay, people. Now is the time. So I'm going to adhere this to here.
Adhere.
Like that. I have a... Vicky said she can't hear him snoring. I have a 200 Rottweiler. When he snores, I think the neighbours can hear him. Maureen says that she had a soft succulent typewriter.
Ooh.
So to adhere this, people, I'm just going to apply some Seal Plus down the edge. I'll do it one side first and adhere. Then I'll just unfurl that and then I'll just fold that around, hold that. So that is the folio folder. Beautiful. So that will stand up. It's pretty solid. So then this is the final part of the jigsaw puzzle. How do we adhere, stick this into here? That's a great question, isn't it? So what I really want to do on this one, I really want this to line up. So I'm going to just get a really light bit of seal, not Seal Plus. Hi Christine, great to have you here. And I'm just going to adhere this like so.
This is a really fun project, Bruno.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, you picked it.
Yeah, but you made it. I was like, can I be bothered like working it all out
What are you
and
doing?
translating from another language?
So to line this up, I'm going to just, again, lightly adhere this.
I'm doing a designer series paper bonanza.
So that's all lined up. That's adhered on this side. This is adhered temporarily on this side. What I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to use, on the original, you will see that I used this light twine here. What am I going to use for this? I'm going to use this because I can. And see how that goes nicely with that? But how am I going to make the holes? I can hear you ask. Well, this is where our famous, it was literally just here. I'm going to use the take your pick tool and I'm just going to poke the hole through.
It makes me laugh. Literally, how could it get legs and walk away? What has Kylie done with it?
And so that's come through the other side. I'm sure there's a different way that you could do it.
I love that way.
But I'm just going to do it through. And this is quite big, this. And so I'm just going to do the same thing over here. Hopefully the other one goes through as well. Yep. And so then you can just push this through. It's going to be a bit difficult to get it through the hole. But you can sort of push that through using the TYPT.
TYPT.
Any other ideas of how to get the... You can just make it a bit bigger like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like that.
Would I be able to do that way?
So I did that and then I pushed it through using this. So I was like there. I did this for my tutorial project. And you sort of, this one's a little bit bigger though, but maybe you need something blunt. I know, the other side of the take your pick tool. The bevel. So it's not stabbing through, it's like pushing it through. Yeah, that's better. Oh, that is brilliant. I think I'm a genius.
Like a Picasso.
Like like a Picasso. Don't you love our Take Your Pick tool? TYPT people, if you don't have it, you need it in your life.
Oh, it's coming through.
Yay!
I've got one strand of it. Can the other one come through? Yes.
And I think this side here, there's this bevel, but you've also got the bigger one as well. So that might even be better for you.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push that through all the way. Good.
Yep.
And then I'll just get the other side and push that through. Whoops. Was the other one smaller or bigger?
Yeah, you can do the smaller one. So you just unlock it. Yep.
Nancy Lee Peniston, welcome.
Yeah, it's good. We're working it out. I don't know where my other insert went. I think I might have taken it over here.
Yes, got it. So, look at this, people. I did it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So then I can unstick that. Wow, Charlotte says, welcome to the insanity. Wow.
Wow.
What are you eating?
A protein ball, but I've got like a frog in my throat. I'm like, maybe if I eat, it will disappear.
Okay, I really like that. What do you think, people?
Mm-hmm.
It's very big, but it's great. I really like it. So let's take a look at the full... Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Wow.
Okay, so here's the project. We've got, unlike most of the plants I've owned, our friendship will last forever. Time for a card again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, and this is a bit adhered. So let's
I can't find my other piece, honey.
let's do some other...
Oh no, I found it. Here it is. I knew if I said it to you, I'd find it. It always happens.
So because I applied some adhesive on there, I'm just going to cut out another piece and put that on there because I can. How are you going with yours?
Really good.
Thanks for the tip on the Take Your Pick tool.
It's good, isn't it? I worked that out the other night when I was doing my...
Wow, everyone's saying that today's crazier than normal. I won't take that offence.
Well, we are pretty crazy. You're yelling at Jasper. You think this behaviour is normal, Bruno. It's not normal behaviour to yell at your dog like that. Look at his face. He's like, what? No, we're having fun. We get to have the best job in the world. We get to craft together as a husband and wife. Who gets to do this? Most marriages would be over by now. I think we've done very well.
So, I am very excited.
Not me.
No. I was talking about the project.
You have to respond. You have to say yes.
Yes. Yes.
We are amazing. Got to back me up, Bruno.
So what I might do is I might just add some colour to this just to bring the crumb cake. I don't know what I just did with the crumb cake. Oh, here they are right in front of me. So...
I really, really love this project.
Me three.
I'm having so much fun over here. I can't wait to show you what I'm doing, actually. I really should come on screen. Can you see what I'm doing?
I can't quite yet.
Yet. All will be revealed in due time. Pitter patter, pitter patter. He was out adventuring outside.
Was he?
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back, Jasper. So I ended up cutting just like 1/8 of an inch or half a centimetre off the sorry. Oh my goodness, that looks so beautiful. I love it with the crumb cake as well. So this is going to be the inside. I've got everything ready to go. I'm about to stick it all down. I think this front cover I'm going to use the punch actually and do a sentiment.
Great.
And then I go, oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Remove a little bit of gunk there. But the cool thing is I've gone on a bit of a designer series paper journey here.
That's fantastic.
And so I can add little pockets or little mementos or whatever I want in here. But I've got the bare bones all set up, ready to go. And depending on what, I could even like put pieces on here or even little quotes or sentiment things. And look at that. Look at the last one. Isn't that just the prettiest? It all just goes together. And I love Charlotte's idea of doing like the little thing there as well. Like it could even be,
pocket.
Yeah, could even be like a little brag book. Like I could imagine putting little photos in here.
Yeah.
Like maybe when we get to go to ABBA.
On stage.
Or when we get to go to Eurovision. One can only dream, right? So yeah. So now what do I need to do to get all the holes in here and everything?
So what I was just suggesting to everybody else.
Yep.
Do you have the edge bit on?
No. So I'll stick that on.
Stick that on.
Okay. So
Shall we do it together?
yeah, can you please help me? Because you're
So
so good at it.
Let's just do some Seal Plus. Now, do you have any... No? Do you want to do the corner bits?
Nah, it's okay. I can add them one day, but...
One perfect day.
I think this has so much happening with the border.
Oopsie.
I didn't see that.
Everyone else did. Okay. So with this, we have a couple of choices. We can either have it sitting nicely when it's closed or sitting nicely when it's opened.
Right.
So I think sitting nicely when it's closed is better.
Yes. I agree. Does it like sort of pull on it, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it sits okay.
Like no one will know but us.
They're going to know. No one will know.
No one
Okay,
will
so
know.
see that? How it sort of sits like that? That's okay.
Ah, I see. And the only way you could prevent that maybe would be putting another score line down the middle. Would that
I think
open
when
it
we
up?
add all the pages, though, it might improve the situation. Maybe.
Maybe. Do you have the punch at all?
Just
It's
there.
just there. Cool.
So, what we'll do is we will just loosely put this here. And what ribbon are you going to use?
I am using gold ribbon.
Is it... I haven't gone through the ribbon
I did. I went through it.
with current because
Yes.
they're still retired. That one that I was going to use is retired.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah.
I checked that it was legit. That you can still get it. This is really pretty, this punch.
Is it? Beautiful. Thank you. So from here, all we're
Yep.
going to do is we'll get the thing.
Pure Smat.
And it's best to sort of hold it up like this to get the holes. And then we will get the stabber.
TYPT.
Ready?
You stabbed me. Wow. I can't believe it went because I've got double. That's very good.
And if you want to put one edge... So do you want to try?
I'll just do the other hole and then I'll do it both together.
Okay. Can you see that, everyone?
Yay. Thank you.
So,
So then I go like so.
Oh no, did I move it?
I think so, but that's all right. We'll...
So I put this holes in the right spot. Hope so.
Yeah, that's the best way to find out.
Yeah. So it's just slightly off center. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
I moved it.
No one will know but you. Do you know how good this is, this tool? I love it. Look, it just pushes it right in there. Like I just shovel it all in. And it doesn't seem very, like, nice to do, but it really, really does work. Don't cut it yet, please. I want to make sure I've got exactly what I want.
Are you going to tie it in the middle?
How else would I do it?
Tie it on the edge. So you cut this piece.
Oh, yes.
And then feed that through.
Right.
There. And then tie it
Oh,
over.
tight there. Now I get you. Now I hear you.
Soz.
Oh, good. Ready? Ready for this technical... So you just fold that over and then push it through. And I'll just make sure it actually goes a little... Yes, it goes all the way through. So it's like you're sort of gathering it. And I'm just making sure you can see, gathering it and then just keep pushing until you can feel it come through the other side. Do you like the gold?
Yeah, it looks great.
I think it really finishes it off so well.
Oh yeah, so it looks like it's pretty lined up.
Yeah. It is a really awesome project.
And so it's, yeah, it actually works out.
Hi, Kathy.
Okay.
I actually think, yeah, that looks really good. And then I can tie this really nice, big, gorgeous gold bow. What's happening here? Why am I getting stabbed?
No, I'm holding that down.
I'm like, what's happening? It's okay. I'll tie a knot. I'm like, it's over. It's got to stab me with the take your pick tool. Oh, that's
because
gorgeous.
it didn't happen on mine, and I was a bit annoyed.
Oh, I see.
Wow!
Wow.
In
I
fact,
love it with the gold.
that looks really good and so different. These projects.
Yeah.
So, can you do that on this? Will
Yes.
I tie this? Mm-hmm. Or how about I do that? And
You know
tie
what's even better? You are going to love this, Brenda. Go to the drawer and grab the reversible tweezers. Apparently, it's really good for tying bows. And so you connect it on. Ah, where did the reversible tweezers go? What? I put it back last night. No. Anyway, pretend we have the reversible tweezers.
Can you?
I have no idea where I put them.
I'll hold that.
Yeah.
And if you can tie it, it's okay. Don't worry.
That's so weird. Okay. Oh, so
I'll
you
hold
want
it.
me to tie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you see that, everyone?
We need 4 hands for...
Okay, tighten it.
Ah.
I let it go. Okay. Go.
Got it?
Yep.
Surgery on the ribbon. Let go. Yeah.
Pef, thank you. Now, my project is finished, but let's put the finishing touches on yours.
Yeah. Well, all I've got to do, I'm going to do the rest of it, like all the other bits as I go along. But the only thing I want to add is just this. And I'm going to put that...
I think down the bottom there.
Yeah, I think down here. And on dimensionals, of course. Do you want to do that for me? What a beautiful thank you gift. Yeah, I think they've come up really nice. And the gold, yes, it really does make it. And then you could introduce like some more gold if you wanted to, like put some... I mean, this is the sort of project that has no limits. I think with the Peekaboo Peach, it's just a really nice...
Also known as pale papaya.
A pale papaya. Why do I keep saying Peekaboo Peach? It's like me in Orchid Opulence. Orchid Oasis. Orchid Oasis. Orchid Oasis. Oh dear. What's this?
What?
What happened here? Is this a stable table, is it? I love you.
Do you think it's too many?
Yes. You know, the first time, everyone, you'll love this. The first time I saw Brito using my dimensionals in my craft room, it literally took my breath away because he put that many on and I was like, what is he doing with my craft supplies?
I think
What
there's
has he
just
done?
one thing that I want to add to your project.
Are you going to add some gold?
No.
I think it needs gold. Some gold foil. What about the distressed gold?
Stick
So
with me.
Pretty. Alright, I'll stick with you.
I'm gonna stick with you forever.
But there's also this too.
I'll do the same.
Because I love that distressed gold. And the other thing that would be nice, I don't think you would see the embellishments though, if you put embellishments on. Oh, yes. Yeah. That two, the combo of those two.
We'll do it mirror.
Yeah.
Like that.
Is there a limit of any of your projects? No.
What do you think?
Yeah, I really like it. It's the piece of resistance. Can you believe I did a project? Thank you, Bruno.
I love them both.
I really love them both.
What do you think, people? I love them both. So here's a his and her.
A his and her. And I did the double. So mine has 2 lots of cardstock in here. I do want that to be flat though. I don't know why I didn't give more time and energy to that. But anyway, I'll just maneuver it with my TYPT so that that goes nice and flat and pretty.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, look at that. And I can see pockets. And even the back, I love it.
That's beautiful.
I really, really like it.
And this is mine. So this is the cover. Just a simple line there. I showed you how to make these.
Yeah.
Then we have inside. It's a bit messy, but that's okay. I'm sure you can cope with that.
I'll move our noggins out of the way.
Then nice,
I
beautiful
love
stamp.
your colouring on there. That looks really good.
Thank you. What? Then
Wow.
something else. You could decorate that however. And then the end.
That is beautiful. And I love the like no border as well. That looks really good. It has more of a masculine feel to it because of that. And your colouring. Do you know how much I love that soft succulent blend? It is one of my faves.
There's 2 colours. I mean, look at the interest that it creates, but
yeah.
great.
Yay! You all enjoyed it? Who's
Lots of
gonna try?
hearts.
Who's gonna try it? Are you gonna give it a go?
Elaine's going to try it. Angela.
That's really cool.
Hope. Emmy Lou. Yeah, we're so grateful that you watched it. So,
excellent job, Bruno Bertucci.
excellent job, Kylie Bertucci.
Well done.
Got lots of cleaning to do over here now.
Hey, you saw how quick I cleaned up after online stamping.
Oh, yeah. That was amazing.
When I get a bit of coffee in me, then it's on. And Kim wants to know if your glasses are new.
They are.
They are new. So the stream seemed to have kept going, which is good. So we're going to hold up our projects, our his and her. I don't want to run over Jasper with my...
I can't see, so you have to tell me where.
Without wheelie.
Okay, that's okay.
We can go like that. Can you see yourself okay?
Yeah.
Yay! His and her. Oh, it's a cute photo. Yay. Are you going to try? Oh, that's what we want.
Yep. Anyway.
And please tag us if you make your own little book. Because it's kind of like, I don't know, what would you explain it? It's kind of like a card.
A card scrapbook.
A card mini book.
Yes.
Because it's kind of still like a handmade card, but in a book form. Yeah.
Janelle,
I'd love to see what
I'm
you come up
glad
with.
you enjoyed it, Janelle.
Yeah.
She said, I loved watching. Feeling nostalgic brings back good memories. Great.
Oh, that's nice. So thank you for tolerating us today. Back in the 70s, typewriters were soft, succulent coloured. They were too. I remember actually in school typing on it was just for 1 year, and they had a soft, succulent typewriter.
Excellent.
Yep, it was.
Marcy,
we
let's
had way
see.
too much fun together. Do you love me, Brett? Do you forgive me for hiding all of your items?
No need to forgive. There's nothing to forgive.
A couple who can stamp together will live together forever.
Tamara says she loves it. Thank you, Tamara.
A card on steroids. Yes, Rissa.
Oh, that's a good one, Sally. I'll try after I finish my OSR project.
Yay!
Yes.
Go and get your OSR projects done.
Yes. Excellent.
Bruno actually did a prototype of Gina's card and he did such a good job. Can we just show the front cover?
Sure.
We won't show inside.
So Gina's Lisa's daughter, of course.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Bruno finished...
to show the inside, like it's amazing.
Yeah. Bruno finished our online stamping retreat, 7.5 hours of stamping. We did about 4 hours straight or something.
Yeah, the last 4 hours, yeah.
And then, what did he do that evening? He made Gina's card. Because that's what you do after you've been stamping
I'm not going to
all
show
day.
you what's inside, but if you buy the recording,
you'll see it.
You'll have the directions of how to make this.
It is amazing, this project. And even Bruno, your project's amazing too. And they're projects I don't think I've ever seen online. Those who attended, have you seen those projects before?
Yeah, they're interesting.
I think Gina actually used it as a version of your last one from the spring retreat.
Nah, it's different. Completely
it's
different.
Totally different.
Yeah.
But, similarities.
Excellent.
What are you going to do now, Bruno? You going to have some lunch?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we'll make a wrap, hey? Have some cuddles with
McDonald's.
Jasper. McDonald's? You never eat McDonald's. Are you going to have the vegetarian burger?
The plant-based.
The plant-based burger. Bruno would love to be
I love
vegetarian.
you guys too, Charlotte, Dimity. Yeah. No.
Oh, I wish you would show us the inside. Oh, yes, of this one.
Well,
you'll have to go and
note
get
to
the
self.
retreat. You'll have to go get it.
There might be some photos.
If you go to the Facebook page, you should be able to look it up. Hang on, let me see if I can get the OSR Facebook page for you. Where did I put the mouse? Oh, it's upside down.
Yes, that project is already posted on the OSR Facebook page.
Did you join it to this?
What?
Oh, no. That was very weird. It felt like the mouse was going over there.
Just other reminders. Today's the last day that in Australia, anyway, tomorrow in the US, the last day that you can get the Perfect Partners dies. So if you want to get them, today is the last day that you can get them.
If you live in Australia,
yeah.
you can shop with us. Oh, Nancy said I was the best. What? Did you like the pop-up card? Did you like the sunflower pop-up card?
Did you just see that, everyone? She literally pushed me out of the way.
Oh, I love you.
Yes, if you're a demonstrator, please consider joining our demonstrator training program, which registrations are open now. They'll be closing very soon.
We've worked very hard on that.
You will really enjoy it.
I haven't slept much the last week. There's been a lot set up. But yes, it's going to be good fun.
And I think that's it. So thank you, Kylie. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you, everyone.
If there's anything that we can do to help reach out, we'll love to help you out. If you live in Australia and you don't already work with a demonstrator, we would be happy to help you out. We have a very generous rewards program, and we will do our best to help you out.
We found out over 40 of our Crazy Crafter team members are going to On Stage.
Yes.
So there's a special yearly Stampin' Up event. So we're all going to be wearing our pins. I'm going to be wearing my Summer Professional pin.
And again, these are available now.
I think that'll be fun for On Stage.
So,
or any event that you're going to.
And in addition to these pins,
I love the little baby snips. They're my favourite. I keep changing.
So everybody, thank you very much, and we'll see you guys later.
I don't want to leave.
Yes. She just keeps talking.
Bruce, like, can we already say goodbye?
See you later, everybody.
I'm just going to refresh first so that we don't cut ourselves off, because Bruce's like, I'm ready for food and water. Okay, good. Okay, bye,
Good
everyone.
to see you guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. See you later.
Bye. Bye.
I know some of you can see us still waving.
Bye.
But if we don't do it like this, it's going to cut off.